Welcome, spiritual hustlers, to 53 Days of Mindfulness with EXO and Hustle, presented by Self Hired. I am so excited to have you here. We're about to spend the next 53 days together sharing and dropping knowledge on how to bring spirituality to your grind so you can balance your growth with your hustle. This series is based off the Mindfulness Deck, an actionable 55 card deck designed to take you on a journey of self-understanding, healing, and habit building. The Mindfulness Deck is now available for pre-order at exoandhustle.com. And remember, I love hearing your breakthroughs, so make sure you join the conversation online at EXO and Hustle on Instagram. All right, let's get into it. Today's episode is brought to you by Delush CBD. Delush is a holistic lifestyle company that infuses hemp CBD into your favorite wellness and skincare products. Since we're all about love and good vibes, Delush CBD products are thoughtfully curated with non-toxic ingredients and are cruelty-free. Every product is handmade with all that love and good. You can use the discount code EXO and Hustle for 15% off your next order at delush.ca. What's up, everybody, and welcome back to 53 Days of Mindfulness. Today's mindfulness tool is probably something y'all already do. So either I'm here to reinstate how fucking dope it is, or you're completely hesitant towards it, and I'm gonna tell you a little story on how I let go of my hesitation towards it. So today's mindfulness tool is Write It Out. On this card, you will see a young woman who is writing so fiercely in her journal. And as she writes in her journal, it is getting lit up with an aura of white light. She sits in her room with a glass of water beside her because you gotta stay nourished. And she's got her two trustworthy dogs in the background, lovingly watching her, but also giving her her space. The moon is in a crescent moon phase, hanging low in the background. And my favorite part of this is her light in her room is literally just a light bulb. And the light bulb has all these particles of the universe just sparking out of it. Now, one of the biggest reasons why I wanted to do that was because writing is so powerful. It doesn't just help us release, it also helps us spark ideas. And it brings our ideas to life. So I was really hesitant to writing in my journal, to writing honestly anything. Like literally the other day, I was just talking to my best friend and she's like, yo, you've become such a better writer. I remember when I used to write all your essays in school. And I was like, yeah, I guess I fucking have, right? But it comes from practice. So let me tell you guys a little story. When I had gone to Europe for about a month and a half, I, at this point, wasn't really like a journaler. Like I've always had journals and I've always written in them. I used to write raps in them and, that career didn't really work out. So I kind of stopped for a while. And then I got to this place where I was like, okay, I keep hearing that like journaling is going to be a game changer for me, but why can't I do it? And I knew going to Europe was going to be absolutely transformative for me, and I didn't know what that transformation was going to bring. I was going with a group of people, so I was like, okay, don't want to film myself, don't necessarily want to do voice notes, but I do want to track my progress and my transformation from my inner world, right? So I had gotten this yellow notebook and I'm like, oh my God, I'm going to journal. And I had so much hesitation. Like, I don't know why I had so much hesitation, but I was like, okay, I'm going to put myself on a 5-minute timer and every day for that 5 minutes, I'm going to write. So first day we are on the plane and we're flying out to, where are we going? We were flying out to London and I had started writing. And it was so interesting because once I started writing, there was a lot of flow coming out, but it was still felt like I had to try. Like I was like, then write this and then write this. And maybe this is what I'm going to want to read later. And I just hated that formula, but I knew that if I kept at it, it would probably get easier. So, I keep at it. Now we're like probably in our third or fourth country. And I'm writing at this point past my 5 minutes. Like I'm not worried about my timer anymore. And so I keep going and I'm like looking back on that first day when I was in that plane and I was writing and I realized like how much resistance I had in me. And it was like, almost watching like just that resistance going, watching the inside of my mind transform, watching myself grow on paper. And then I start writing all these new ideas and it starts sparking my creativity. I built a business out of that, yo. Like it was so cool. And I really, really learned the power of writing things down. It's almost like you're taking what's from inside of you and you've decided to put on paper because you decided to make it a reality. That is super, super important, yo. It's a total game changer. And so ever since that trip, I've started writing a lot. And I started writing, what am I doing for the day? I started writing, I wake up and I write 3 things that I'm grateful for and 3 things that I'm so excited to attack today. And then at nighttime, I usually write like whatever my thoughts are before bed, just so I can dump them out. And then in the morning, you know what? I can tackle them instead of laying in bed till 3 in the morning awake, right? So my mindfulness tip for you guys today is get a journal, put a 5-minute timer on it, and just write. If you're like, what the fuck do I write about? Yo, literally be like, today was, or I feel like, or I wish, or I want to manifest. Create these statements that will help you exhale everything from inside your mind onto the piece of paper. And then you get to decide like, yo, what from this piece of paper do I actually want to translate into action? Today's Don't Mind My Hustle affirmation is, may I write it all out with ease. Enjoy your writing, guys. Continue strengthening your intuition offline by pre-ordering the Mindfulness Deck at exoandhustle.com. If you enjoyed this episode, subscribe and share with all your friends so you can all bring spirituality to your hustle. Until next time, keep being the spiritual hustler you already are.